Right, Lee, then I guess it's been a little bit disappointing around the camp after the performance on Sunday.
Yeah, I think it was below par performance, and we were keen to get back to winning ways this weekend against Leeds.
And obviously you had the week off, a little bit of a rest. Was that needed? Because I know you've played big minutes, haven't you, so far this season?
Yeah, I played every game so far and had a little bit of a niggle, so that's cleared up nicely, and we've been a 5-day turnaround. Hopefully I'll be nice and fresh for Friday.
And Leeds Rhinos, it's a special game, isn't it, when you play and go and play there at Headingley?
Yeah, great atmosphere at Leeds. Current champions and world champions, so they're wanting to fight back from their loss at St Helens. So both teams have got a real point to prove and want to get back to winning ways as soon as possible.
Yeah, where did that result come from last at St Helens? Because I personally didn't see it coming. I don't think anybody did by that margin as well.
No, I mean, especially the way Leeds have been playing. I don't think you would have expected that, but that's the Saints team, isn't it? The team that can put 40-50 points on anybody, and that day, they hit the straps, and Leeds had a bad day at the office as well, so I think that just compounded it a little bit more.
So it might not be great for you, the fact that they've been beaten like that, because they're going to be coming out this week even motivated more than probably would if they'd have won last week, wouldn't they?
Yeah, exactly. I think both teams will be really motivated, especially defensively. Both teams leaking 40 points, albeit we scored 20 odd points, but for two teams to both leak 40 points, I think that'll be the areas that both teams were working on this week, going into Friday's game, and hopefully we can get that right and fix that problem up. Then we'll come out on the right side of the scoreboard.
So can you see a little bit of an open game then now for Friday?
I'd expect it to tighten up quite a lot from the weekend's game, but I think both teams play a good style of football. They put plenty of width on the ball, and you'd expect to see some good tries scored from both sides.
Just back to the game last year there, it was a special night for the club, wasn't it?
Yeah, the first win there, I think we're at 50 years, the first win. So yeah, it were a big milestone, for the club. But as a team, we're not the team that's played in years gone by. So that's relevant to us. We're looking at being a top team, being a top 4 team, and turning those teams over. So Leeds are another one of those teams with the current champions and world champions. So want to go there on Friday night, get the 2 points, and then look forward.
It was real tasty as well, wasn't it? A couple of sendings off and a good game to watch. Yeah,
there were a couple of skirmishes, and 2 big rivals, the Yorkshire rivals as well. You'd expect it to be that way, and both have big physical packs. So it'll be interesting come Friday.